Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new then a big huge welcome to you. I really do apologise if I sound a bit stuffy or my eyes have gone a little bit red. I'm suffering from hay fever at the moment and I've been like that all day, which isn't really helpful. So I'm trying to make the best out of things really, and I've got a drink of water right beside me, so if I need to drink at any time I'll just have a pause and just take a sip, just so I won't be affected by my hay fever too much. And also I do apologise as well if you see me like I'm a bit of a mess. I just came back from seeing my family because we all watched a royal wedding together, and oh boy, let me tell you, it was one of the best family gatherings I've ever had. Now I'm back, I really want to share with you another video to round off National Epilepsy Week, and I was going to plan to do something, but because of the arrangements for the royal wedding and I spent time with my family, I just really haven't got round to actually doing some research and have a look over things before I can sit down to film. But today I really wanted to explain something that's a little bit personal, but without giving away too much information. And I really didn't imagine myself filming this, but I really wanted to give this a shot because I know that it's hugely important to me and I really want to have a little reflection and to share my story with you guys. Living with epilepsy is a challenge, and even though I was only diagnosed for nearly 2 years, I had a lot to take in. In July, it will be my 2-year anniversary since I was diagnosed with epilepsy. And during that time, I've learned a few difficult things, and I had to face challenges and barriers, but also I had to learn other things that I found out they are positive. I know I'm not really making any sense, but I just don't really know how to describe it. But what I do know is that my emotions and feelings, they were a bit all over the place, but nearly 2 years later I'm starting to feel more relaxed about it, and I know that I'm a little bit more confident within myself, and I know that I can achieve anything without anything getting in the way. When I was diagnosed with epilepsy, I only started my YouTube channel, and having a little change in things it's a living nightmare. And considering I have autism as well, some challenges can be so and so. Sometimes I'll be okay with them because apparently, according to my mum and dad, I can cope with changes pretty well, but there will be other times where I probably cannot cope, and I don't really go overboard with not coping, but sometimes I can feel a little bit stressed, I can feel a little bit upset, but also I actually start to question about myself. What will happen to me? What's the future? What should I do? I just don't really know. And for a very long time I just thought, I have nothing. What have I got to give? What do I need to do? And I was completely stuck. But once I got into the middle of my diagnosis anniversary, so when it came to 6 months and up to a year, I started to open my eyes a little bit more, and around me I started to learn and process a few different things. I started to read articles from websites, and I started to hear other people's stories, and I started to hear thoughts and opinions on epilepsy as well, and all of these things brought my confidence up onto a whole new level. And it took me some time to adjust into things and to get back into my normal life and routine again, but in a way I'm so grateful that it has really happened. And epilepsy did change my life, but in a way that I really didn't expect. Normally I thought life was going to be very negative, but when I think about it now, it has become more positive, and I found out that I could do things that I never imagined I would do. I abseil for charity, I can still swim, and I could also just go about day-to-day life. I can even go all by myself on public transport. If you think life's going to hold you back just because of a label or a diagnosis, don't let that stop you. Don't think like that. Just think about how incredible life is going to be if you think of it as an awfully big adventure. And that's what I did when I started to adjust my life, because I knew that I couldn't change the clock. But what I tended to do was to open up myself a bit more. Yes, life is still challenging for me, and yes, I really don't know what to do, and I don't know what the future will hold for me in another 2 years' time or in my lifetime, but all I know is that I just have to keep positive, I just have to keep moving forward, and also I have to keep doing what I love doing. And that's why by doing these YouTube videos and starting to go into public speaking, I really want to spread more acceptance and positivity to everybody who has been affected by autism and epilepsy. And this is why it's hugely important to me. And that concludes my video. I know it's a little bit shorter than anticipated, but I think that's all I've got to say really, because I have nothing else to actually sit down and talk about. So I'm going to be drawing this video to a close, and also I need to go downstairs because I haven't had my medication yet, which is very naughty of me, and I really should do that. But I hope you really enjoyed the videos for National Epilepsy Week, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and until then, keep on dreaming and never stop believing. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye!